done. When did you know? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I wanted to surprise you. The look on your face.
I just wasn't expecting it until next week, that's all.
Sorry, mate. Johnny. Jenny's husband.
Ronnie Bailey.
Oh, yeah. Jenny said that you were staying. You're Ed's brother, yeah?
Yeah.
But he was just leaving, actually.
Yeah. I should be making tracks. Good to meet you. Thanks. For everything.
I can't tell you how many times I've thought about this, coming home to you.
Well, I just wish you'd told me, because, you know, I'd have laid something on.
No. I don't want anyone else. Only you. Come here.
Debbie!
You'll have to make it quick, Tyrone. I'm late for a nail appointment.
You can't just kick us out of the flat.
Did I say that? Look, I'll put it on the market. By the time I find a buyer and we've done all the paperwork, you'll have found somewhere.
What, just like that? And anyway, to Alina, that flat is much more than somewhere just to sleep.
I tell you what, how about I give you first refusal?
But how much are we talking?
Look, I'll have to go. I'll text you, yeah?
This stuff is who Nina is. Why should she change that?
Duh.
Just because
Her boyfriend was murdered because of it.
he was murdered because Corey's a maniac. I'm not letting him get away with it.
Hey, Wonder Woman, I've told you before, you need to keep out of it.
I can't.
Look, Dad left us some money to eat out. Maybe we can get some chips and split the money, or...
I just need to get Corey to admit what he's done.
Like he's ever gonna do that.
Yeah, well, I at least need to try.
Listen, Dev, about earlier, it really isn't any of my business what computer games your kids play. I shouldn't have struck my oar in. I apologise.
No, you're right. Actually, I have an admission. You know when I agreed earlier to take it slow? Well, I should have made it clear that it's not because that I'm not interested.
Well, I'm very glad to hear it.
If I'm being honest, slow's really not a speed I'm that comfortable with.
Well, I don't know. There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah. Do you fancy going for a coffee? I mean, you know, maybe perhaps. I mean, unless you're like busy, then.
No, I'd love to. Yeah.
I mean, for such a little thing, you've got quite a
Big gob.
a very big appetite.
Like a camel me, storing it all up for I'm too broke to buy any. You remember what that's like?
Well, as long as you've enjoyed yourself. And all of Roy's dishes of the day. All of them.
Don't suppose I could have my pudding to take out, could I? So long as there's chocolate and there's custard. Hello? Oh, hi. Really? Of course. Cheers. Actually, gotta go. Job centre.
What about the chocolate and the custard?
Bit fool as it goes. And cheers, Sean. You there, mate?
The sheer luxury of having a shower to yourself and soap that smells clean.
Yeah, I bet. Did you phone Carla?
I did, and Kate.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny being away. I mean, you remember what home looks like because you're thinking about it all the time. But when you actually get back in, it feels somehow different.
Different? How?
Don't know. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, I'll put the kettle on, shall I? Oh, surprise, look! Look, Johnny got out early. How fantastic is that?
Nice to see you again.
Bit blurry, I imagine. Time off for good behaviour, was it?
Something like that. Listen, I just want to say thank you for helping Jenny while I were away. I would have been dead hard on her, managing on her own. Not the most exciting job for someone your age.
I don't know. Never a dull moment living here.
You are very naughty.
Listen, you have no idea.
Oh, this has been nice.
Yes, it has. Unless there's somewhere you'd rather be.
Well, Rita did ask if I'd help her with her corns.
Right. Well, in that case, what do you say we look at the cocktail menu? Unless, of course, you think it's too early.
It's never too early for a cocktail. Except this place is ridiculously expensive. Maybe we should go round to yours and have something there. I mean, you did say your kids were out.
Yes, I did. So, cocktail chez moi it is. Laetitia?
Right, that's me done.
Oh, I was hoping you might fancy going for a pint.
No, sorry, mate. I want to get back for Abba.
Yeah, of course.
See you tomorrow.
Actually, I was going to ask a favour as it goes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've been thinking about what your Debbie was saying about the flat. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with deposit.
Oh.
Like, not all of it. I'll find some of it from somewhere.
What happened to the money you got when Ray made us sell this place?
Well, it's in a saving account for the girls. There's no way Fizz would let me touch that. And I wouldn't want to, you know, that's for them. That's their future.
Oh, meanwhile, you're stumped for cash for your future.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Look, I'll pay it back, Kev, you know I will.
How much we talking?
Debbie reckons about 75 grand, so I reckon, what, 8 grand?
Oh, sorry, mate. That's Abba.
You'll think about it, though, yeah?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
I had a boyfriend once. He hated the taste of beer, but thought he had to drink it just to be one of the boys. I mean, oh, it was painful to watch. You know what he really liked? A nice white wine spritzer.
Well, they say the little what you fancy does you good, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Another?
Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what I really quite fancy this time, a Cosmopolitan.
Coming up. Oh, no, that's with vodka, right? No, I never keep it in the house. No, clear alcohol, and teenage is really not a good idea, no. It's too easy to replace with water.
You're funny. I like funny.
Oh, I'm glad you think so.
Oh, shame about the Cosmopolitan. Although it does tend to go straight to my head. You must sell vodka in the shop.
Yeah, I mean, I've got it in the shop.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. And lucky for me, it's practically next door, eh? Tell you what, I'll just sit here and I'll keep the couch warm for us.
Back in a tick.
Dev? Long story. Where are you? Send.
So Ronnie's gone then? I just don't want you to make the wrong decision.
There's no decision to be made. Johnny's back and that's that.
I know, but...
Can you just leave it? Yeah. I told you about Ronnie in confidence, and now I'm asking you to forget it.
You can shout at me if you like. I'm only saying these things because I care about you. And I don't want you wasting your life on a man who doesn't deserve you.
You've only seen the worst of him.
Jenny, by your own admission, he had an affair right under your nose.
Well, how am I any better, eh?
Don't compare yourself to him. He's a liar who's only concerned about himself.
Don't talk about him like that. You don't know him.
I give up.
Look, I get that you mean well. But these things are complicated.
I know you, though. You're never going to be able to keep this from Johnny. So it's much better to just tell him now.
Tell me what?
You really don't need to worry yourself.
I'm not. Just want to know, that's all.
Johnny, it's your first day back.
Well, maybe it would be best.
Jen, what's going on?
Nothing. No, it's just that whilst you were away, I haven't been doing too well. I mean, the pub hasn't been doing too well.
What do you mean?
Well, the take-ins, they've not been great.
You ever want to give me a heart attack? I don't care about the takings. Well, obviously I do. But I thought something was wrong with you.
No.
Well, we did have someone staying in the B&B, but he's left.
Yeah, I know. I met him. There'll be others.
Not like Ronnie. Ronnie was special. Wasn't he, Jen?
Do you want to, get in the bar? Because Ryan's going to be needing a hand. Oh, to be honest, I think she fancied him.
Bit old for her, I'd have thought.
Yeah, well, old head on young shoulders, that one. It's good to have you home.
It's good to be home.
My solicitor's getting the ball rolling on selling my half of the business to Kat, so, you know.
Yeah, so, where you headed?
I don't know. Maybe back down south.
Oh, well, you keep in touch, eh?
You know me. Like a bad penny.
Look, Ron, I'm sorry things turned out the way they did. Between us, I mean.
Me too. But then again, you've always been a cantankerous old so-and-so.
Says a man who'd pick a fight with his own shadow, given half a chance. Camper van's going begging if you know, need somewhere to kip while you work out your next move. No? No, stupid idea, sorry.
No. That would be great.
Come on, let's get you settled in.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just...
Shut it down!
It's only Addy.
Si, I don't care who it is. How can you be so idiotic? Is it not bad enough that you've nearly been kidnapped once already?
I know. I'm sorry. Look, Seb's been murdered. And Kelly's been arrested. There's all this stuff going on, and I don't know what to do.
The last funeral that we went to was Mum's.
Exactly.
Well, whatever. I'm going.
If you're allowed.
Yes, if I'm allowed. Why have you got to be so annoying? It's Corey. Thanks for checking in. Great. He's taken the bait. Now I just need to get him to open up. What? So I should do nothing? Nina's my best friend.
Who are you letting down?
My dad.
Your dad's got Grandad and Carla and Tracy, God help him. And he wouldn't want you putting yourself in any more danger.
And what about all my mates? There's all this stuff going on back home and I'm not there.
What could you do, Si? Look, I'm glad that you're thinking about other people. I really am. But right now, our safety is the #1 priority.
No, I think we should go back home.
No, sweetheart, we can't.
Well, we can just tell them that we're not giving evidence, that we don't know anything.
Si, come on, it's not as simple as that.
It is.
Look, life to these people means nothing. We can't risk it. We just can't. Look, a couple more weeks waiting, and then it'll all be over. But in the meantime, we have to protect ourselves.
So why did you break up?
Well, with that particular boyfriend, I found out he was sleeping with someone else. Yawn. The girl from the petrol station.
So what did you do?
I asked why he'd want to disappoint 2 women at once. Packed my bags, and that was that. To be fair, she was a bit rough. You know, I reckon he thought he might get extra points on his loyalty card.
Another? Cosmopolitan, or would you care to join me for a vodka martini shaken somewhat?
Very James Bond. Actually, I quite fancy sex on the beach.
Okay.
Retro, I know.
Okay, sex on the... peach snaps. No peach snaps.
Not even in the shop.
Well, no.
Because while you're gone, I could pop upstairs and freshen up. And you could bring it up to me.
Freshen up? Back in a tick.
Where are you?
380, 390, 400. Excellent. Welcome to Double Glammy.
Dead excited.
Oh, so you should be. This could be great for you.
I hope so. That's the next month's rent you've got there.
Listen, a word of advice. I've noticed Sean's a bit territorial where Double Glammy's concerned. If I were you, I wouldn't tell him you've joined the team. I mean, you don't want him poaching your business, do you?
He reckons they won't be able to cut it.
Ugh. See, that's what I mean. Mind games, because he doesn't want people picking up sales he thinks should be his. Well, I have a great feeling about you. And with the right attitude and some hard graft, you'll blow Sean right out the water, believe me. Okay, so, details about my commissioner in your contract, okay?
And you'll print me a copy off?
Of course, babe.
Cheers. See you.
I'll see you. Sorry, it was on a break.
What exactly are you up to?
Well, like I said, I was on
I'm talking about your snidey remarks to Johnny.
Well, I do think Ronnie's special. And obviously so do you.
Is this a joke to you? Is it? Because I love Johnny and I'm glad he's home. So I'm warning you. Any stirring on your part, any innuendo, any attempt to push us apart, and you will be out on your rear quicker than you can flutter them eyelashes.
Seriously, I never meant to upset you. Or to cause you any trouble, I wouldn't.
Break's over.
Hey, babes. Sex on the beach coming up. Oh, yeah. Then you in for some damn loving of the slow roll.
I actually need to wash my ears out.
What are you doing here?
Willy beer.
Sex on the beach.
Shh. Okay, please. Okay, Sharon's here. She's upstairs and she's just freshening up.
First, ew. Second, I don't think so.
Yeah, I've just been in your room to get a phone charger and, I mean, unless she's hiding under the bed.
What are you talking about, man? Hiding under the bed. Shut your mind. Sharon!
Maybe you're a bit full on?
Yeah, I mean, sex on the beach, it's not exactly subtle.
That is totally something you do.
Voicemail. But I don't get this. I mean, all this was her idea.
You must have done something.
Maybe she just changed her mind.
The thing about women is they like to play hard to get.
Like you know.
Oh, I just told you. His name wasn't on there anymore, so I couldn't send another message, could I?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and listen to me.
But Harv.
Listen to me. There's people moving in on our patch.
Who? What people?
Doesn't matter. It's people, right? And I'm not about to lose my business because I'm rotting away in this stinking hole.
But Harv, I don't think asking me to go after a little...
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Right? You tried it your way, all softly, and it hasn't worked, right? So you do what I told you to do in the first place.
But this Sam... He's just a little kid.
I don't care. You just do it.
Whatever your plans tonight, make sure you set reminders. The penultimate episode of All New Innocent lands on your screens here at 9. Don't miss the brand new BritBox original series, The Beast Must Die, streaming from the 27th of May on BritBox.
Thank you.